We can call it a studio, but we don't. Us as my kids, we call it studio. My kids sleep in the bunk bed. So the boys sleep on top, the girls sleep in the bottom.
Rosa Gomez and her 6 kids call this small motel room in Costa Mesa, California, home.
There's a closet here. Pretty much this closet's full of stuff of the kids' clothes and stuff.
Space is tight and money is tighter. Her husband works, but they can't afford an apartment on his income.
With 6 kids and me and him, it's pretty hard, but we're struggling.
This is it, man. Not much room.
Mike Jensen's family of 5 lives a few doors down. He can't find work.
It's not easy to go out there and get jobs. I look in the want ads, but man, there's maybe a page in there at that, if that.
Rising unemployment and the foreclosure crisis has turned this motel into a last resort for more and more struggling families, desperate to stay out of shelters and off the streets. At $40 a night, families try to stay as long as they can.
Just due to the economy, it's difficult to find affordable housing in Orange County, and even though this is not completely affordable, it is more affordable than renting an apartment.
But there's been a beacon in the darkness for these families.
Knock, knock.
For the past 6 years, Cherie King has worked at the motel, helping residents with everything from job placement to after-school tutoring, paid for by donations from a nearby church.
Can I have a hug?
She knows how it is for these families. She herself came here 7 years ago, fleeing an abusive husband with nowhere else to go. Her experience inspired her to come back and give back. On this night,
Hi guys, welcome, welcome.
She's in charge of a Christmas party for about 500 motel residents. Out of work, low on money, running out of hope, until Cherie shows up.
Welcome and Merry Christmas! I'm so happy to see everybody. We have a bag full of gifts for your children.
And these gifts mean even more this Christmas, since across California, more than 1.5 million people are out of a job. And there's no holiday cheer in a recent unemployment forecast, predicting an additional almost 200,000 people will have to look for work in the new year. And the day after the party, Cherie joins that growing unemployment line. The donations that paid her salary to help at the motel have run out.
I just look at it as, while yes, I'm going to be in a difficult situation, I'm leaving behind families behind each of these 230 doors at the motel who are equally in crisis, and it makes my situation feel so much smaller and so much less important.
So she says she'll keep coming back as a volunteer.
My heart is so much bonded with this place and with these families that it would not take a paycheck for me to come.
Determined to help the less fortunate, despite facing misfortune of her own. Brandon Scott, CBS News, Costa Mesa, California.